All right. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome to Panic a Chat with Oliver Graves. I'm your host, Oliver Graves. I have never hosted a podcast before. So, you're applauding. Wow. Smattering, yeah. This is recorded live in front of a live studio audience at the California Theater in Santa Rosa, California. Thank you so much to the California for having us here. I hear cheering. That's fun. Okay, don't fake it. Don't fake it. It's, I've never hosted one before, but I've been on a podcast before, so. All right, so we have a lot of talent here in the Santa Rosa area, and that's the goal of Panic a Chat, is to highlight various talent in the area. And there was almost unanimous when I started putting out the name of like, who should I have as my first guest on the show. We were brainstorming all these ideas, and everybody was so excited when I put out there who is my first guest. They're like, that's obvious, absolutely amazing. There was just all of the showering of praise, and I was like, well, I hope she said yes, because like, well, there's so much hype now, but she did, and she's here. So please welcome my very first guest to Panic a Chat. Give it up for Karenna Slade, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello, thank you for coming on to my podcast. I've never done one before, so you have no idea what to expect. There was no example.
Yeah.
And you said yes anyway.
I said yes anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I think this is really great that you're doing this.
Well, thank you.
Good job.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I could get you.
Yes.
I all the praise. So many people, and I'm one of them, praising you. You're such a unique and talented performer. We've had a lot of like overlap here and there. How long have you been performing? You're in the Bay Area, right? Like,
I'm in the Bay Area. I'm currently a local to the Sonoma County area, but I am originally from San Francisco.
Oh, you're from San Francisco. Okay.
And so I've been performing. It's been a long time, like 20-something years.
Like good while, yeah. And
good little stint.
You've done a good variety of stuff.
Yes.
Involving, I know it's been on variety shows.
Totally.
Have you done any acting? I know you have some acting coming up in the show.
I have some acting coming up. My performer roots started way back when in musical theater.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What was your first musical that you ever did?
I was in, was it The King of Thai? What was that?
I have no idea.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I'm not a deep.
Okay. Annie. I was in Annie.
Okay. I'm familiar with Annie. I've heard
I was in Annie. I was one of the random orphans. And then my big break was when I was 10, I was in A Christmas Carol.
Oh.
And I was Sled Boy. Yep, and a toy clown, which was a nice foreshadowing of some clown stuff that I did later.
Was that the gateway? Was that what got you into it more and more, like a little taste?
I thought you said, was that the gay way?
Oh no.
I was like, I don't know. Kinda. Maybe that was the gateway. Although I think it started a lot earlier. I was always kind of like trying to make everybody laugh and singing and just like one of those kind of kids.
Do you have a hard definition for clown? Because people ask me about what I do with the makeup. Like, I'm wearing a lot of makeup, and I try to make people laugh. I'm like, well, I'm not a clown. I don't feel like I qualify. But I know it's adjacent.
Yeah,
like, there is some similarities, but...
Yeah. I don't know if I have a hard definition for clown, but I think of the clown is the fool archetype. The trickster. The clown is kind of like, the shadow side of humanity. It's like, appreciating and embracing all of our ridiculousness, all of our stupidity, all of our darkness as just part of being human. So I could see a little of Oliver.
People would project, yeah.
Oliver might project, they might project some of that on you.
I mean, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm not a fool, am I?
I don't know.
A little bit.
Maybe. It's okay to be a fool, though.
So you have. Well, should we get into the clowning experience already?
Yeah, let's
start
talking
about clowning. We shouldn't tiptoe around it. Because in talking with people about who my first guest on here was, it's like, oh well, some stories. Is it I ran into Jamie DeWolf.
Yeah.
People might know from Ruckus Revival. You
Yes.
used to work with Jamie DeWolf in a clown troupe.
Yes. So there's a clown troupe that's called Foo Foo Ha.
Foo Foo Ha.
Foo Foo Ha has been a hardcore kind of staple underground performance group in San Francisco for like 25 years. It's like a drag burlesque clown. If you've ever seen them, you know, they're like, it's not like Ringling Brothers clown, you know, it's like beautiful, crazy, mad headdresses, drag, gender bending, more late night kind of like material, you know.
Maybe raunchy and something.
Yeah, definitely raunchy, playful, and so I joined Foo Foo Ha like 10 or 12 years ago, and we did a play that was a performance, just very similar, kind of all looking at all the shadow sides, and Jamie DeWolf was in that as well. And we've done a bunch of other shows.
Another multifaceted performer that does a lot of
yes.
I thought I'm finding as I meet people and it's a funny story talking about like makeup and stuff. I ran into someone and they're like, "Do you remember me?" I'm like, it's not about remembering, it's about recognizing. And we don't always recognize each other, but I don't always know when someone does other things outside of one type of performance piece. But it seems so often people do multiple things. They don't just sing. They also do tumbling. They don't just act. They also do dance. You know, it's like it's so many things that are multifaceted. Yeah.
Because they all kind of weave into each other. You know, it's cool to find out like somebody that's a comedian and they also paint or whatever. You know, there's different ways that the arts can overlap and like feed into each other. You don't want to get stuck in just one thing.
No, it can. Yeah, you can. Believe me, I've done comedy so long where I'm like, it would be so nice to actually just act for once, like to make people like mad or cry and not try to make them laugh, like on purpose.
Yeah.
At a comedy show.
Well, I know this is your show and you're interviewing me, but I was curious about your acting. My acting career,
experience?
Yeah.
Oh, I tried. I hate auditions. I really tried. I had headshots, and I would go and try to get an agent or a manager, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a voice actor, but I had no idea how to do it. I'd go to these things, and I tried to do impressions, and I was too uncomfortable. I tried at like 15, 16. Like back in high school. Yeah. And then I got roped into doing stand-up, and I didn't know what else to do other than one-liners. And I did one-liners, and I always went back to that, and I never really went back to acting. Here and there, though. A lot of writing.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Still a writer.
Yeah, I kind of, there was like this window, I think I was like, when I was a kid, where I really wanted to like do the acting thing, and did the same thing, like the headshots, and went, and when I was little, I got the parts, but then it was like I was at that awkward, like, your middle school kind of awkward age, and nobody, you know, like I wasn't getting anything from that. And then I think it just kind of like, it like killed my spirit in a way. It made me, I just like, there were so many rejections that I felt like.
You're like, where's the light at the end of this tunnel?
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
It was a similar thing where I'm like, I remember going to some of these auditions, and I remember being at one, and everyone was just tired. It was a long day, and this guy, he's clearly looking for an older, like, you know, swimsuit model types, and no one there. And like we all knew we were wasting everyone's time. And he gives his little speech of what he's looking for, and at the end of it he goes, "Does anyone remember my name?" And it's funny because now I remember this, and someone goes, "Gordon," and he goes, "Goran."
Oh, Goran.
And now I would forever remember his name because I remember that story. And I'm like, but at the time I didn't remember his name. But it's just one of those things where like, why are we all in this room?
What are we doing?
I'm like, I'm not a swimsuit model. I was 16 and I'm like, they're like, are you done growing yet? I'm like, you mean vertically or horizontally?
What are you talking about? Yeah. I know. It's kind of, it's like, it is. It's a weird feeling to kind of try to fit into a certain mold. And you're not that mold. And now I'm glad I'm not that mold. I don't want to be that mold.
You make your own mold.
Yeah, I got my own mold.
That's what I realized.
Yes.
There's not a lot of goth comedians out there, but
no, there's not.
I really wanted, I don't like stand-up comedy, and I really wanted to do it in a way that I felt comfortable with.
Yeah.
And I like playing with different energies. I'm like, well, I can get away with it when you're, you know.
When you're goth.
When you're goth, yeah.
Love it.
Wearing as much makeup as I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of makeup, can we talk about clowns and talk
Absolutely.
about the sort of perceived, it's a very common fear. So what do you think about people being afraid? It's a common fear is public speaking, common fear, clowns.
Yeah.
Do you have to? Is that something you have to overcome? Does it come up in?
Oh, it totally comes up. I mean, I've had experiences where I'm in the full makeup, and a lot of it is, the thing about clown is there's not the fourth wall, I guess, is one of the things. As a performance, as an art, you're interacting with your audience, you're really looking, you're really feeling their energy, you're going out, they're part of the show, right? And it's important that you recognize when somebody's literally terrified and leaning back and not interested. Right. And I think there are, it's a lot when we look all kind of freakish. I think it looks awesome, but not everybody thinks that. It's kind of crazy, overwhelming. As for the fear of clowns in general, I mean, I can totally see why. It's like this weird exaggeration.
It's a very
over the
common
top,
in like media. Like there's it. There's
yes.
The Joker from Batman. It's so often used in video games. It's very often used.
The scary clown. I mean, there's a lot of different clowns. There's
Just I remember growing up, Goosebumps. It's just so many of them.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there is something about it that just definably, like when it's white makeup, like it's like. McDonald's stopped using Ronald. I think they're bringing him back, but they stopped using him for a long time because they're like, you know what? People don't really like associating a happy, good, like sodium-rich meal with with
this clown,
yellow-wearing guy. Who doesn't look like he eats that food at all. Like that's why he's having such a good day.
He feels really good. He just had a salad. He just had like a nice organic fresh salad or something.
Yeah.
So I mean. Now I'm thinking about it, there's just a lot of different types of clowns, really. There's like the like you're describing, like the horror clown. I mean, again, I think it's just playing with the shadow.
Right.
Just like exaggerating it, and it's sort of that weird combination of you're supposed to be this like cute thing and this happy thing, but you're also terrifying. It's pretty freaky, But then there's the cute, sort of, I don't know, what do you guys think about mimes?
I've done
You've
some mime work, yeah. I've done mime work, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not good at it, but I'm good at when I have to do like scenes, improv, I'm good at my mime work in those scenes, remembering space, but you need a lot of leg strength. To really do like down the stairs thing. Yeah, you have to like work out throughout the week and month before a mime performance. I'm like, oh, whoops, didn't really realize that. But mimes don't speak. Mimes don't speak, so there's that. I think that gives a sense of predictability to people. Yeah. And when they're interacting with a mime, they don't expect anything to be similar with a clown. Like, it's a lot more unpredictable, which is on purpose. Yeah. The idea of like a flower squirting water and then coming with their own tricks. Right. So there is that apprehension. I don't know what's going to happen. Right. And it could be something, or it could be nothing. Exactly. And then it's just making me think, too, of like, I recently had this really cool adventure. I went down to Mexico with Patch Adams, like the actual guy. Yeah. And went with him around and did some clowning in different places. And so that was really interesting because when I was going down there, I thought, I had this moment of like, am I just going to freak out these people? Like, I don't want to go into like a hospital where people are ill, And what if they have an issue with? It's different when someone comes to a show and it's been like advertised, and it's like, okay, well, you knew clowns were going to be here tonight. Right? Yeah, but what I really learned from him and from the experience is again, there's this way that clowning is about presence and like it's about like love and connection and reading the room. So there's this really awesome way that it can be healing, and that you don't go in there and go, bitch, and make a bunch of stupid, faces, but you connect and you try to find a way. And I think what's interesting about that is that the red nose and the bright colors, and it's like there's an invitation or like an openness that people feel, so they're like ready. Like you're saying, it could be anything you don't really know, but in a good way, in a way that makes people feel
like an expansiveness, if that makes sense. Like, just bringing in this different energy than just like a regular day-to-day, hi, how are ya? In human interaction, there's like this, you took a step into something playful and weird and different. So there's an excitement to it as well.
I like to think all of us can tap back into, because at a certain point we were all children, and we all, played pretend we were going to be whatever dinosaur, superhero.
Totally.
And if you're pretending you're getting zapped by someone or something, you're like, you make all the noises and stuff.
Yeah.
But then we grow up and we stop doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, wait a minute. You used to be 8 years old. It's in you still.
It's in you.
No one took it from you. It's the world kind of taught you to stop doing it.
Yep. Exactly.
So if you can get people there, I think that's great.
It's great. It's totally great. And I think there is a lot of power and healing and just letting ourselves play and be weird, for sure. Mm-hmm.
You mentioned you do therapy.
Yes.
And does it involve clowning, or is that?
So this is something I feel really excited about doing and doing more of. But I've been just your kind of regular therapist, talk therapist, kind of psychotherapist. I love that. It's like the psychotherapist.
The Bates Motel therapist.
And I really have seen, once again, there's such a note, therapy is amazing and getting support is super, I think it's important. When we need it, go get it. And I also, for myself, have seen that there's a lot more power in, working with folks in different ways than just talking about things. Like, that's a piece of it. So I'm kind of hopeful. I have this image in my mind of trying to figure this out. How can I bring some more of that type of, bring in clown or joy or music or whatever it is, creativity, out into places, because I don't think we have anything like this around here, that is more of like a integration of the clown and therapy. So to be continued.
Okay, that's something
we'll see.
That's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to talk about, you mentioned the fourth wall, and clowns don't have a fourth wall. And I think that's an interesting thing to talk about. In theater, the fourth wall exists. The actors do not.
Yeah.
Someone starts having a sneezing fit, the actor's going to keep telling their
Just
line.
keep doing their thing.
But if in comedy, like stand-up comedy, the fourth wall exists sort of at the leisure of the comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And if the comedian wants to ignore what's happening, they can ignore what's happening. Although sometimes there's an elephant in the room and you have to address it. I've told comedians, sometimes it has to be permeable. Like, that wall is if you need to reach through it, you can reach through it and touch on the things that are happening. But otherwise, you do want to kind of maintain that because you want to control a room and control an audience. But you're saying with clowning, there's no fourth wall. It's you're interacting as needed, getting right up to people.
Yes.
So you perform as a singer. How much of that are you aware of? Like, are you aware of breaking? Because I've seen you perform, and I feel like you very much.
Yeah.
You're like a stand-up comedian. You will address things.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure that that clown experience has impacted the way that I perform and sing. Like, I'm there because I want to have a shared experience with the audience, not just stand up and do a performance, if that makes sense.
Right.
Not to belittle that at all.
No, you can
but just
stand up.
No, but I hear what you're saying. I mean, it's a really, you gotta handle it in a certain way. You gotta know when.
It really matters. Yeah.
Yep. So that's kind of my thing. It's like, I feel like I want it to be a shared experience that we're all having together when I'm performing, and so I really pay attention to what's going on in the room. Yeah.
Well, there's things that you do as a performer that right away will break the ice in a manner, and I'm talking about the way you dress sometimes.
Yeah.
So can we? So I mean, I know this is a podcast. You're dressed in a fairly typical fashion today, but can we talk about some of the outfits you wore?
Sure.
I mean, I have a few that are in my head, but maybe it'd be better if you went over.
Well, no, I'd love to hear what are some of the stand out.
I believe you dressed up as a piece of someone's anatomy. Is that
Yeah. Someone's anatomy. Yeah.
I don't know whose.
Yeah, just someone's.
Yeah.
I have my lovely glorious vagina costume.
Right.
Yes, and she comes out and she's very, she's just really excited about feminine energy and being a woman. Yeah, so it just feels fun to let's just bring it out, you know?
Right.
Like, let's talk about vaginas, let's look at them, like, let's celebrate them, you know?
And then the response when you walk out like that, you've worn it multiple times, right?
Yeah.
The show.
Yeah.
So when you walk out and there's a crowd, is it a differing energy, or is it more of a unified energy?
I would say overall it's like a very joyful excitement.
Are there some people that are, slapping guys and whispering like, "Don't you know what that is?"
Probably. I mean, I haven't noticed that, but I'm sure they're there.
Why is she dressed up as something from Red Lobster? I don't understand.
Like, is she a clam or like, what is this? Yeah, totally. Well, and it's fun too because it's I don't know. I'm holding a ukulele,
right?
So that kind of like acts like the singing vagina, you know. There's just something about that is pretty.
Well, why not?
Great,
That sounds like something. See, I know you have all these things you do, but that right there, that's an act. Like
the singing vagina,
singing vagina, yeah.
America's favorite singing vagina. That's who she is. Yeah. And so I'll tend to sing songs about vaginas, various body parts, feminism, things like that, dressed as a humongous vagina. There's just something.
Right, you're not going up and doing like Halloween Christmas songs.
No, but maybe I should.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe I should. I could get like a little hat, for her.
Yeah, it's just like a Santa hat or like a pumpkin hat. Yeah.
For different holidays and themes.
And not to focus on that shape, but you've also done another shape, hot dog.
I was a hot dog,
right.
Yeah.
And that one was hot dog. That wasn't.
It wasn't about
That was
the other
purely
thing,
food and.
It was just about hot dogs, and they're funny.
They kind of are. I mean. It's a staple food. I mean, I get really technical, but cheese and hot dogs and bread are such a staple food.
It is.
Hot dogs are two of those things.
Yes, and you can have ketchup, you can have pickle relish, stuff like that. Really round it out,
And when you performed as there were songs and things connected to it. It wasn't just I happened to be
a hot dog.
And we're talking about
a little bit though. It was a little bit of and I happened to be a hot dog, but. I did a parody of Chaperone's Hot to Go.
Okay.
As a hot dog, so HOTDOGO.
Okay.
I'm a hot dog in a roll. Yeah, scattered applause.
They are probably not as familiar with the song as I was just.
Oh maybe that's it. Yeah. So that was that kind of shtick, but it was also it's just I think. I don't know if it always has to have a meaning. It's just hilarious to me, and so if other people think it's funny, then that's great.
Do you have any costumes coming up that you're working on, or you want to? Or things you're hoping you would like to get to at some point? Because I know costuming can be. Support your local artists. Throw money our way because it could be a little expensive.
It's super expensive. Later today I'm going to be a monster under the bed.
Monster under the bed. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the Forbidden Kiss show.
Forbidden Kiss. You've been on several Forbidden Kiss shows. Yeah,
it's been really great. I've been performing with Forbidden Kiss a lot in the last couple years.
Yeah.
It's become kind of like a home base. It's really nice. Yeah.
I am, as people connected to California, I have been paired up. My happy hour shows up through December will be every single time there's a Forbidden Kiss. I will be here 4 o'clock.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna move forward with that. I'm like it's not quite like Leno and Conan. I'm like, well, I mean the main act is Forbidden Kiss, but I'm before the main act. So.
Yeah. Getting it warmed up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm very cold, so we'll see if I can warm
Getting it cold up, cool down. I don't know. Yeah.
Whatever you need, whatever refreshing temperature you feel like.
You're bringing it.
Whatever vintage soda, you want a slice or a Sierra Mist or whatever they don't make anymore. I can,
Jolt.
Jolt, yeah.
Do you remember Jolt?
I do remember Jolt. Oh, I'm a soda fiend. I'll sit here and talk about all the things I shouldn't be drinking that I do anyway. I have a sweet tooth.
What's your favorite soda?
My favorite?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I love a good cream soda.
Yeah.
I love a good cream. And I like Coke, but I shouldn't eat it, but I have it anyway.
Yeah.
I am a Coke, not Pepsi. When I go somewhere, I'm like, oh, can I get rum and Coke? They're like, what kind of rum? I'm like, hold on. I said, like, you're asking the less important question.
Totally.
I don't care what kind of rum, and you have swill rum for all I care.
Yeah.
If you're giving me Pepsi right now, no thank you.
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Pepsi I do not like Pepsi.
I mean, if it's all there is, I wouldn't die, but like, if I'm having a rum and Coke, like if I'm, Pepsi just doesn't work.
No, it doesn't quite go. It doesn't have the quite.
I don't feel like a pirate when I'm drinking it. I don't feel like I'm on a ship and
Yes, that.
Because I don't know why, but I love pirate energy.
I like pirates too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a pirate. There was a pirate Forbidden Kiss.
Yeah, there's a lot of themes.
Recently, and there's a lot of themes. Yep.
Don't want to focus on Forbidden Kiss too. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I'm promoting it. I'm helping that is part of this. But if you're listening to this, as people will be listening to this, you missed it. Because this will go up probably the day after Forbidden Kiss. I mean, I could go home and put it up as it's happening and go, you need to drive to Santa Rosa right now. Yeah, you gotta stop listening to this podcast and go to Santa Rosa and watch Forbidden Kiss. There's a lot of cool things that go on at the California Theater. I have my happy hour show. You also have your own happy hour show coming up.
I am so excited about that. I'm going to do my own happy hour show. So I'm going to be kind of trying to bring some of these things that you're talking about, some of the different characters and different Karenna Slade original music, little montages to the happy hour show. So that's in 2 weeks, and I'm really excited for that.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting close on time.
Are we?
So yes, we are.
Time is just flying.
I have very typical, I wanted to come up with some podcasty type questions.
Okay.
They always like to do these like rundowns. So these are the ones I could think of and I wanted to do. So I wanted to know, just choices. Just any choice, create a choice. You have a favorite dinosaur. You have a favorite dinosaur. Doesn't have to strictly be dinosaur. You can go to another extinct animal if you know.
Yeah. Well, it was just like a toss-up between actually Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Classic.
I mean, it's just such a funny, weird thing with those little hands. And then the fierce jaws and then just these like little, and then pterodactyl types of things are so awesome. Yeah.
How about, do you have a favorite Pokemon? Do you know Pokemon? Or what's your favorite monster? Do you have a favorite monster? Because they're pocket monsters. So maybe you don't like pocket monsters and you like regular monsters.
So wait, Pokemon is a
pocket monster. They put them in balls and they put them in a pocket.
I never knew that.
Right? Yeah.
See, you learn something new every single day.
Yeah.
Those are pocket monsters. So if I could have a pocket monster, who would I want?
You could be a regular monster too. If you like if you like large kaiju Godzilla type monsters.
Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Love Cookie Monster.
That's a great choice.
Yeah, Cookie Monster is my favorite.
Okay, if you could have one superpower, one power. Can't be Superman have all the powers. You can have one power.
Just one.
One power. What power would you want to have?
I think I would want to be able to fly.
Flight? Yeah?
Yeah.
Just take off?
Just take off and go.
Would you want wings, or would you want it to be like Superman where you just go?
I think being able to just go would be cool. Just do it and just take off and be able to fly wherever I want.
That would save so much on travel.
It would be so much, yeah.
And if you were a wizard, what type of element would you want to control? Like any element, like fire, water. You can go even deeper. You control plants or time.
Time control would be pretty epic. Yeah, time wizard would be amazing to be able to like stop things and go back to things, find out the future. Oh, yes, that would be amazing.
And then the last question I had. If you were a villain, you don't have to be a villain, but I love villains.
Yeah.
If you were a villain, where would your lair be? Like, would you have like an Arctic lair, volcano lair?
Yeah. I think that if I was a villain, my lair would be way up in the mountains, deep in some cave. Maybe, like I'm just imagining like almost like a Batman Batcave type of situation, but just like it's my evil lair and it's way out in the mountains. Yeah.
And you could fly.
And I could fly to and from really easily. Yeah. And I could control time.
Well, that is speaking of time. That is all the time I have for you. But you're gonna hang out for.
I'm gonna hang out. Thanks. Yeah.
We'll give a round of applause, everyone, too. Karenna, for coming and hanging out.
First guest on Oliver Graves Panic a Chat.
Yeah. Well, you nailed it. Well, now we have to move on to our next guest coming up. We have a wonderful performer. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Karenna Motley coming on.
I know.
I've never met before.
Yes. Have the two of you introduce yourself to each other? Hi. Yes.
Let's make sure we don't hit each other in the face.
Ooh, that could be fun.
I can just move this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Yes, there is a lot of overlap in the Sonoma County performer community. And Kat, you do quite a bit. There's a long list here of things that you do. Is there a preference of where I should start? Which of these things should I get to first?
Just jump in.
Well, let's talk about, because I think I first met you from stand-up. Maybe you're like, no. Okay, well, I know you from stand-up comedy. You do stand-up comedy.
I do stand-up comedy. I
Yes.
do stand-up comedy. I mean, that's when we really, I think, talked.
When we actually spoke, when we actually met, I think.
Well, actually, I think, the first time we might have... There's a few times we met. We met a couple times. The first time we met was during a Forbidden Kiss, I think.
Okay.
It's just in the audience.
Sure.
And I didn't know. I think it's the classic thing, the problem you run into, where I didn't know that you were also Oliver Graves.
Sure.
You were wearing a gray suit, and I was just like, who is that person? And so then I met you another time at a dance party thing that was happening downtown somewhere.
I don't know if I remember this at all. A dance party?
Yeah.
I was at a dance party somewhere.
Something like that. And then we
I do remember that. I think I was performing that night, and then I stayed and hung out to dance.
It was a goth themed dance, to be so clear.
A goth dance party, that
which it
makes sense.
explains.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and then we met again during stand-up.
I remember meeting you at Hot Monk, doing stand-up there, because I know the people that do the Hot Monk, open mic, John Lear and Jefferson Mars, who are great people. So you do, how long have you been doing stand-up? You're not like a veteran or anything.
I have no concept of time.
Well, it's been maybe a year.
I trust your judgment on this.
Okay, because it doesn't feel like it's that long.
No, it has not been that long.
Because the other experience you have, theater, much longer.
Oh yeah, I've been doing theater literally my whole life. My mom,
literally your whole life?
No, actually, my mom was like...
Did she drag you out as a baby on stage?
Little church pageants, too.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
And my mom was pregnant with me, acting and shit, so, even as a fetus, I was up there.
You were on stage.
I was a little fetus star.
Wow.
In a graveyard. It was a graveyard she was acting in. It was
Did you know your lines back then, or did you miss your mark?
It wasn't quite off book, no.
No, okay.
Acting term.
And do you still do acting? Because I know you did, what was it, the...
Dear Dead Drug
Dear
Lord.
Dead Drug Lord, the Treehouse.
Yes, where we summoned Pablo Escobar.
And that was at the California Theater.
Yes, the wonderful place that exists.
We're going to keep mentioning the California Theater.
California
wherever
Theater.
that may be.
In California,
What? No.
Do you like acting, or is it just something you feel you have to do because you've done it your whole life?
No, it's always been
Just
the
obligated.
thing I love the most.
You actually do love it, okay.
No, in my entire life, it's been what I've loved and wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Never been a question in my mind about it.
You weren't pushed into it, it was,
Nope.
you got exposed to it, and you're like, this is great.
No, it's my thing. It's my love.
And you do burlesque.
I do a little burlesque.
A little.
I used to do a lot more. I do it a little less often now. I have other things to follow, and when I do get on like the burlesque stage now, I'm usually just doing drag because I've fallen in love with that.
Well, let's get into that. What's different about doing drag versus doing burlesque, and what's finding what's exciting about that versus the other?
Well, and both of them involve becoming a different person, if that makes sense. Like when I'm doing burlesque, I am not me, and normally in very wild ways. For me, I don't necessarily lean on the dancing or the singing part as hard because I'm not quite as fluent in those skills, but what I really love are the costumes and like the performance of it. I love having an excuse to go all out and like make giant moth wings and shit and paint my face to look like I have giant moth eyes and then get pulled over by a cop while I look like that. That did happen.
How did that go? I've been pulled over with makeup on. It's pretty fun.
He let me go pretty quick.
I love talking to the police when I have makeup on. It's the best.
Yeah, so I got out of that one apparently. But I've also had like devil wings and shit, little mushroom head. I like making costumes, and with drag, it is costume to the next level. And I just love drag. I love the culture. I love everything about it, and I love to get to be a glam rocker. I remember when I was like in high school, I was obsessed with David Bowie because who isn't? And I was actually really sad, and I got depressed because I'm like, I can never be Bowie because I'm a girl, which weird thought, but it's like no, fuck I can.
Yeah, but not accurate. You can totally be Bowie.
I can actually be David Bowie, not even just an impression. I can be David Bowie.
Yes.
Like I can be Elvira, you can be Bowie. We could all be.
That sounds really good.
But it's great to be able to like put on like the little packing penis, walk around with a cock out. Sorry, that's very foul language. Pardon me. I just like the word. It's funny. Sounds very funny.
I think we've already hit a few swear words here and there in this podcast.
It's hard to me.
I'm gonna have to not tag that all ages
just
on the upload.
There are certain sounds and like syllables that are funnier than others. The k sound is one. That's why the word cock is funnier than the word penis or dick. Dick does still have the k sound, but cock has like that double k.
It's double k.
It's double k.
Cock.
It's great. It's one of the funniest dick names. I think maybe the funniest. Phallus has its place. But what was I talking about?
You were talking about drag, but then you fell into dicks and you got really distracted.
I fall into them all the time. It's a real problem. I love being Caleb Kiss. One more sounds spelled horribly, Kayleb, and then the word kiss. Because every kiss begins with K. Leb. I can never finish that without smiling. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
Well, that's the fun part about
it. Is. I get to be a stupid little
drag names.
twink.
About drag names. Yeah.
No, I get to be a little slut boy.
I don't want to be name dropping.
I hate the words I just said.
But I mean, you really are. It's like the artistry involved and the commitment that you make to every single one of these costumes is pretty.
It's so fun.
Pretty epic.
And nearly most of them have been like one time only. Like you haven't repeated too many of them
No,
yet.
I mean to. I want to do the mushroom thing again someday.
Ideally, you put this effort into it. You get to pull it back out and do it like other places. So is this something you're looking to get booked on more? Like I assume this is being listened to by thousands, if not potentially millions of people, that our online audience is very high.
And they all heard me call myself a slut boy. That's great.
Yeah, they all heard
you like to be a slut boy.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily.
It's just forced upon me.
And now I'm sure they want to book you. So is this something you're hoping to get?
Of course, I'd love to. I love performing. It's my passion, and I love to do drag. I love to do burlesque. I love to do all that fancy stuff. And the costumes are taking up so much space in my closet. Wings take up a lot of space, so I love to pull them out every now and again.
Well, yeah, it'd be nice if you could fly without wings, like you had.
Yes.
Brand,
Well, we have another thing that we haven't talked to you about. This is kind of a big deal. You don't think this is a big deal? I should have gotten this one out of the way. This is like, oh yeah. Also, I'm the producer of this thing called Creature Comedy. Is that where you're? Cat produces Creature Comedy.
That's right. Which is a sketch comedy show. If you don't know what that means, think like SNL. or something like that, and it's a lot of fun. We have a team of writers, actors, performers, all that jazz who, for each show, basically we write an entire show for every other month, which is insane. Having like a month to write an entire show is a lot, but it's super fun and satisfying. And we also have a little bit of improv, but it's mostly sketch comedy, and we do have special guests who normally get like a 10 to 15 minute slot who get to do basically whatever the fuck they like. And we actually, who is it? Are you guys still
Who is it?
Well, when is the next show? When is?
I think it's August 24th. It's
August 24th.
Yeah.
And you have a guest performer.
Yeah. That is, who could it be? It's Karenna Slade.
Karenna Slade. Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Which,
yes.
we're all so excited for.
And I'm very excited for it.
It's gonna be amazing. And not only are you going to be filling up our lovely little guest slot with basically whatever you want to do, but you're actually going to be in one of our sketches.
I am. Yes.
Which actually, who wrote that? Let's see.
I wrote the sketch. I am the writer.
It's all coming back.
That's so crazy.
There's no nepotism going on here at all.
No, not at all. No.
There's one big connection.
That's so random.
What? So yeah, it's a wonderful show. And if you like sketch comedy, if you like comedy, even if you don't, come see it. It's a blast. Again.
Even if you don't, that's the selling point.
like that.
Even if you
Your
don't,
money.
just come see it.
Just still see it.
We need it, please. But yeah, we recently submitted some clips into San Francisco Sketch Fest, which that would be fun. That would be lovely. But we're hoping to move online too with our clips because we record our shows. And we're hoping to up the quality of them too, so look out for that. Creature comedy, look for it, please.
And you guys have been doing that for over a year.
Oh yeah, August I think is gonna make it a year clean. The whole
full year.
Full last year.
Okay,
I think our
wow.
first ever show was in August. So it's gonna be a really cool time. Again, like
anniversary show.
Completely locally written, ton of sketches each show. Things you've never seen before and will probably never see again.
You put a lot of effort into various sketches as there's props, costuming.
Oh yeah, we go all out.
And people come up with unique characters for sketches, like doing voices and things.
Oh no, we do the full 9 yards. Again, it's, if you're having trouble conceptualizing, think like SNL or other sketch comedy shows you've seen, just, maybe not so much budget, but the same.
Even still, like you say that, but like I've seen them, and various sketches. It's like, oh my god, you guys are putting a lot into this.
Well,
where I feel like you could have done more acting or more faux things, but you really, you had like actual like food sometimes on stage. Actual like elaborate costume, like a snowman costume for the Christmas show. Like a big, it wasn't snow, but it was this big white, like fluffy kind of like cloud looking,
What you don't see is me in my living room burning myself with a hot glue gun at 3 a.m.
Why don't we get to see that? That would be fun to see.
I'll film it. I'll upload that. You can see me with like my hands bandaged.
We want to see the blisters on your thumbs.
Yeah, wrestling with a bunch of cardboard boxes that I will paint at the last minute, and then upstairs they'll hot glue fluff onto. That is.
And then it's just like the little remnants that just never get off your fingers for weeks.
There were there might still be some back there on that screen.
Leaving remnants of costumes around the California. We're haunting the California theater.
The upstairs will never not be full of glitter because of Forbidden Kiss. It is. I have on multiple occasions spilled a full thing glitter on chairs up there. It is. You're
just admitting to this to everyone in the world that you're the one.
I'm not the only one.
Oh, you're not the only one. Okay. Name names now.
One of many.
One of many people that is spilling glitter backstage. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we figured out who that was.
Only like twice.
Only
twice.
I think.
I sit back there sometimes. Thanks.
No, you're welcome. You're glittery.
I try not to be.
And shiny.
I try to be the opposite of. I want to be like some obsidian and just.
Can't run from it.
I can't run because I don't like running. That's not. I would like to just stand still for it. Would be.
Which is dangerous because as a woman, I should be able to run, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
You should be able to run for office. That's what you should.
That's it.
Right,
There you
for
go.
office, yeah, and my life. Horror movies, you know, we think they're crazy, but they're just one wrong turn away every day. And I mean in a car. I think we need more horror movies that are like car based.
So people are a little more on guard.
Like you have people running down hallways. What about driving down alleys with like a giant chainsaw car chasing you?
A chainsaw car? Or
Yeah, with like a
like Mad Max
like
style?
a car, ski mask, license plates. Yeah, we need like a reboot of the Cars franchise.
So like Pixar cars, but into horror movies.
They're already fucking scary. It's not too
Yeah, I
far
know.
of
We
a
were
step
talking
off field.
Talking about clowns before, but those are creepy.
The uncanny valley of like windshield eyes.
The Sonic eyes. Do they have like the Sonic eyes where it's like the fusion?
It's one eyeball.
Unit
It's
eye?
like got a little bit of the difference. Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know if people are picking up on Cat's references.
Have you ever seen like an egg with 2 embryos? Those
like
are
2 yolks?
Yeah, that's right. That's what they're called. They're called yolks. There's a fine line between yolk and embryo. As Avenue
It's a
2
fine
says,
line,
there's a
yeah.
fine line.
Yeah.
My theater nerds out there, that one's for you. And only you.
Do you have more to say about creature comedy before we?
Definitely, if I can remember it, that's
You
a different
can remember?
story.
Oh, I didn't take notes for you. I can't stand up.
Yeah, I have like part of my crew looking at me in the back there, so.
They'll be all of them will be listening to this later, and they'll be shouting and yelling at you.
Like, why
say
did you
this,
say that?
say that.
Cat.
Mention maybe names of people in your crew that you like or dislike.
Oh.
Like, who's your least favorite per? No, I'm kidding.
Don't do that. It's awkward. They're on stage right now.
That's right.
I can't do that, you know?
Oh, it's even, what's worse, saying your least favorite or saying your favorite? Because you say your favorite, then there's someone you didn't say,
Right.
and then you left them out.
Well, what about me?
Are you your own favorite? Is that?
I think, I can't tell if that's the healthy or unhealthy mindset.
Well, you gotta
it's
believe in
healthy.
yourself.
I think it's
Yeah.
healthy.
You
I
have
think you
to-
should be your favorite person.
Be your favorite.
You have to know you're good enough, and
Yeah.
I think you should be your own favorite, but I think you shouldn't expect yourself to be everyone else's.
Oh, I like that.
Wow.
I think I'm the opposite. I'm not my favorite, and everyone should love me.
That's also a good one, yeah.
I don't know why they should love me because I hate me, but
But they should.
but they should. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's their
They
responsibility.
should. But yeah, Creature Comedy, August 24th, one hell of a show. It's 90 minutes. It's packed. Full of, we pack the fuck out of these shows. Every time we plan the roster of shows, we're like, oh, we're gonna do less this time. Then we get so excited
There's
by
too
all
much
the
show
ideas
for
that we're
the-
like,
Yeah.
we gotta cut some stuff, guys. No, but I wanted to do the sketch about the stepmom who's putting her older son into pageants. No, I want to do Hand Me Some Clammies. I can only think of sketches I've written there right now.
Well, that's fine. That's. I mean, but that's the thing you should highlight is you're one of the writers
I
as
am.
well.
I
you
write
said you
it,
have a team of writers, but you write your own
produce,
sketches
I
too.
draw the posters.
You draw the posters. You do the art for the show.
Yeah, I do it on my phone because my drawing tablet broke. So, and I'm broke as well, so I can't get a new one.
Support your local artists.
Support your local artists. By that I mean me.
The artists that don't not plural,
And
just the singular
not-
artists. Don't
not you.
Just the local artist
Just the one.
right here.
Just us. We're one together. We're unified. We're like Sonic's eyes. We're split yoke.
Have you guys worked together on a show?
Yeah.
You've been on.
We've been in for
some
minutes together.
Yeah,
we haven't,
we haven't done an act
directly-
or
You've never been on the stage at the same time together doing an act.
I
No.
don't think
No,
so.
but
I
just
mean,
on
we've
the
done
same
vows
show.
together.
We did vows.
We did
so we're on
vows.
the stage at the same
You've
time.
been
right?
backstage together, right? Or
Yes.
or do you avoid each other? Is it a thing that you're like?
Well, you prompted us, telling us to not shit talk.
I said I would. I mean,
right.
I said that's my thing.
No,
Yeah.
I love Karenna so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Respect
we're in
you
love.
like crazy.
Mhm.
We are.
Mhm.
We're gonna be eloping after this.
Yeah.
And then quickly getting her back to the show.
Yes.
For
Exactly.
Forbidden Kiss.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of time.
But you will be sharing the stage on August 24th.
We will
In a
be.
scene together. So we're gonna finally connect all these pieces together.
Yes.
And have
And
you.
I won't spill too much about it because I don't want to spoil, but
I think, I mean, the millions, if not billions, of people listening
Yeah.
will probably already be aware, so you're not spoiling anything.
we're gonna, we talked about wearing costumes, and I'm just not sure how the fuck we're gonna make this happen
Something's
yet.
being worked
but
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ideally, tomato.
Yes.
Ideally dressed as a tomato.
Yes.
Something big and red.
We'll see
and
how we
red.
manage that.
Okay.
By we, I probably mean I.
Well, I am the
Yeah.
writer-director of the scene, so I may have some responsibility
You
to
may have a little bit.
Okay.
coordinate. All y'all need to come to the show to find out what this
We gotta
means.
figure
And
out.
if Karenna will be dressed as a tomato or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
After the various costumes that I've worn.
It's similar. You've had
I
ketchup
think-
before, right?
Yeah,
So
totally.
it's, now you're going into the.
Just a full out back to the source.
My thought is always
tomato.
cardboard.
Mm-hmm. It could be a 2D.
Oh, I was
Like a
thinking like
sandwich?
3D cardboard.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy what you can do with cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
May not be as comfortable though, so Cardboard, beautiful, but very uncomfortable to wear. Don't know if you've ever worn cardboard. Not the most comfortable.
Doesn't taste that good
You
either.
can pat it.
I
No,
don't
it
know if you've ever
doesn't
had
taste
Domino's
great.
before, but
Sounds
it's
like it.
exactly the same.
I usually eat the pizza, not the box.
I can't tell. The
I can't, yeah, me neither. I don't
Can't tell
know
the difference.
which is which.
Are you hoping we're out of time? You're like giving that.
No, I'm not. I'm just curious.
We're getting very close.
You're
to,
holding cards. I want to know.
We've gone through all these because that's Karenna's notes and your notes. We've gone through all of that actually.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah. All I have left would be the same questions that you heard Karenna go
I kind
over.
of just really want you to ask me about my favorite Pokemon so I can.
Well, we will get to
Pocket
that.
monster.
We will
Pocket
get to
monster.
that.
I'm autistic. I need my fuel.
Okay, well, the first one up for the podcasty type question, first one up is favorite dinosaur. If you have
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl, just right away.
It's just this, the thought of like a dinosaur that can. It's fun. I like it. It's weird. It's cool. And as a kid, I'm like, that one seems the vibe. There wasn't much more to it than just like the vibe is right. The name spelled funny. The thing kind of funny. It fly pretty cool. That's the whole story.
Maybe it eats fish.
Maybe I never got that far.
Never, not even worried
No,
about it.
kind of all I got was like flying weird name, and that was all I needed.
Yeah. What is the sound of a pterodactyl doing pee? Actually, the pee is silent.
It falls. Oh shit! I got
But that was really good, actually.
played. Thank you. I mean, birds just like shit as they fly, so I'd imagine
Yeah.
the pterodactyl would do the same, which like devastating.
Mm-hmm. They have a cloaca. Do you know about this? It's like
Yeah.
a pee hole and a butthole.
Yeah, birds,
one.
dinosaurs, and
Mhm.
lizards, because they all the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Cloaca, which is actually kind of a beautiful name.
Oh my god, I'm gonna name my daughter Cloaca.
Cloaca.
I'm sure one of those will sign up for theater camp one day.
One of those.
A cloaca.
Okay,
Somebody
yeah.
named Cloaca.
Somebody named Cloaca.
Kid named Cloaca.
I'm just letting all this happen because it's distracting from the next question that you were excited for. This is like the one you wanted to be asked.
Okay.
You're busy talking about cloacas earlier, which could be your favorite Pokemon, I guess. Like, sounds like a good Pokemon name.
That's the kid.
But that is the next one, is what is your favorite Pokemon? Or it doesn't have to be a Pokemon, you can go with a monster.
Mimikyu. It's Mimikyu.
Mimikyu?
Mimikyu.
Yes.
It's okay. So everybody, if you know anything about Pokemon, you know Pikachu. It's like the yellow rat hamster
Yeah.
with like the cheeks. So Mimikyu. There's like every generation. The generation is like when they release like a new game. There's new Pokemon. There's like a different, what we call a Pikachu clone, which is basically they're trying to do Pikachu again because Pikachu's popular, and they're all shit except like a few of them. Molga's fine, but. And then when they did like the Hawaii generation, they came up with this guy who's just like a little shadow dude who's wearing like a fake Pikachu costume that's really poorly made. And his whole thing is like it just wants to be loved. So it's like putting on a costume to try and love it, but the costume ends up doing the opposite because it's so creepy it scares people off. And everybody was just like, this is the guy. We love this character. We love it.
Yeah.
We love him so much. And I am one of those people. It's great. We love. It also feels like, a representation of masking if we try to look deep into something that is just kind of like a little drawing. It's cute. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
And what is this guy's name?
Mimikyu, because it
Mimic.
Yes, mimicking, yeah.
Mimikyu. I'm gonna
yeah.
check that out.
It's adorable. I have a lot of Pokemon I like, but I think that's as much as I will talk because I don't know how deep into Pokemon talk people here.
We don't have a lot of. I could keep going, but we don't have a lot of time. So we want to get to these last questions. If you had one superpower, what would be your one superpower that you could have?
I would want to be able to stop time, but without aging and without like weird consequences, like I'm going so fast that everything catches on fire. Like I could just stop time, and no consequences.
Like freeze it. No one knows that I'm gonna do the thing from out of this world. She would put her fingers together, and she would freeze time.
But like, and specifically the best part, I can't age. That has to be part of it, because otherwise it's just horrifying and unnecessary.
So you just like stop time, and then you like sit there and like read a book on like cooking.
Or I could
and be
just sleep. Can you imagine just like stopping time and being like,
sleep,
okay, hit the clock, 12 hours, up, let's go.
Yeah.
Like and then I'm just like back to the day. I don't have to fucking sleep because I sleep while time's out. I could like edit a video. I could work on a set because I procrastinated until last minute and now I have to go up and do some stand up and I didn't write it yet. And then I could like, oh, freeze time. I'm doing it now. You know, probably still wouldn't. But
and then you wouldn't end up like Rip Van Winkle because you wouldn't age and you wouldn't grow a long beard.
It would be gorgeous. Oh, I could still grow a beard if I wanted to. I could buy
If
one.
you wanted to. Yeah.
I could buy one.
We can also make it so this podcast never ended.
I could pause time.
Well, yeah, both of you are picking time wizard and time for super. So what would be your wizard element then, if you could have any element?
You can, light. I'm a little basic bitch.
Light? Oh, okay.
I think it's cool.
That's not basic. What are you talking about? Like,
basic.
That's not an often. That's like a selection I don't see in some things. Light's great.
When I think about like how it actually works, it becomes a little less fun. But I just like the aesthetic of it. You know, being like, oh, little light fairy, all the gold and shit, and it's fun that way. But yeah, I like elements. I've always liked the concept of the elements, like aesthetically. And just, I don't know, being able to do elements feels like the most badass thing you could do. It's like, oh, vines from the ground, you know, fire, and stuff. I think if you could, like, a cool character concept that I like is being able to control the elements through your emotions, and, like, different emotions are tied to different elements. And so basically you just have to get, like, really good at acting, and then you can, like, kill people, I guess. I don't know, what are you going to do with that? Plant a garden, maybe?
That's a really interesting concept. Like,
thank you.
Someone's like sad or happy, or I'm like, what happens if they get drunk? It's like poison damage.
It's a lot less interesting when I admit that it was made up for an OC in an anime like that I created.
As long as it wasn't Beyblade.
It wasn't Beyblade, but that would be the coolest one.
I got hard rejected by a Beyblade fan fiction writer, and we've talked about that.
We've talked about this,
like,
and I still think it's so
they're probably
fun.
the most prolific Beyblade fan fiction writer.
Which
so I shouldn't
hard.
be saying this on this podcast because there's probably like 4 people that write Beyblade fan fiction.
You'll find.
But anyway, get down to this last one. Villain lair. If you had a villain lair, where would you want your villain lair to be?
So, San Francisco, like, can I have all of San Francisco?
All of San Francisco? You're a villain. You can have all of San Francisco.
I feel like asking for just a single house in San Francisco is already asking a lot.
Yeah, you can have a whole thing. You're the
Just-
villain. You could just take the whole city.
Yeah, even with like Batman money, getting a house in San Francisco is a lot.
You own San Francisco money. You're the villain. That's whatever.
I own it. Okay, I'll set up like a tent.
You could have the moon if you
over
said
all
you
of
wanted the
San
moon.
Francisco.
Like, I mean,
I don't know, that seems kind of bad. I don't want to be on the moon.
Yeah, you're a villain.
I don't want to have to like take the journey. That's a long road trip. I don't want to do that. I think, maybe like underwater. That might be neat, but also kind of
you
scary.
could just sink San Francisco. You could just take the whole
Does
city.
it have like a
Underwater.
castle on a cloud? No, I like San Francisco where it is. I think it's fine where it is. I think it's doing all right. I mean, it could be doing better. It's
They could use the underwater to
Maybe
take
I
a
did put
wash.
it
I
underwater.
think.
No, I was about to say maybe I just dip it in. Doop, doop, doop,
Yeah,
doop,
give
flush
it
all the shit off
a
the
little
streets.
rinse.
Did you know there's a San Francisco poop map?
I didn't know that.
That's a thing. There's a website where it's a map of all the poop in San Francisco. People will be like, oh, let me update right here, and it's horrifying when you like zoom it out because it's
on
just
the
like
street? Like, okay,
like
gotcha.
human, maybe dog, mostly human. It's San Francisco. and you can,
Who's
like,
spending the time to identify it?
No, it's
honestly,
a
like-
Right.
ton of people. It's like community.
I mean, I wouldn't want to try to guess between dog and human. Like, I know it's not the parents from Telegraph Hill. Like, I can tell that, but I would otherwise be like, that's not
You can
my.
look it up. It's like a thing, and it's kind of horrifying.
Yeah, but I don't
see all
want
the
to.
tags.
I don't want to be looking it up.
Because
but I
there's
don't
so
think
it's
it's
everywhere, and I wonder like how much they like. Okay, let's get this one out of here. I have like tried to follow it a little bit once to be like, I just need to know, but I didn't try too hard. I think one day that would be a fun video.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be a fun video, but I don't think it would
Wait,
be
would
fun.
you be
but I
going
know-
around helping adding to the app, or would
Well, I
you
just would-
be
I just
going
wanna-
on the app to look for?
Look for it to be like, is this real? Like, is it there?
Like,
Is it
like a poop hunt.
like how fresh is? Yeah, like
Yeah.
a poop hunt to be like, okay, how much of this is accurate? Be like, oh my
Are
god.
you just deprived of Easter? Did you not get to do Easter egg hunts as a child very much?
I think I did it too much, and now I just want to look for things all the
Mhm.
time.
Including poop.
And I'm really bad at it. I can't. Even a map isn't gonna help me. I
Maybe we
get
need to
lost
get you
in
like a
the
look and find book, like a Waldo book or something.
I'm not. Yeah,
Stacey does.
I've always like said, I'm so bad at direction. I get lost in mini maps and video games, and everybody's like, oh ha ha ha. But then recently, I started playing like Elden Ring Nightmare with my friend, which is a game where you have to like go places fast. And they found out very quickly that I'm not fucking exaggerating. The amount of times I'm like, where do we go? They're like, Kat, I cannot explain this to you. I do not know how else I can possibly explain to you how to go around the corner and into the cave. You're just gonna have to figure it the fuck out. And I'm like, I'm trying! And then everybody's like a mile away from me and I'm dying. It's bad. I'm not great at this. I can usually find my car though.
Well, that's good. I mean,
That's really
That's my actual
important.
superpower.
Yeah.
That's my actual one.
if only they had an app for helping you find your car. Oh, maybe. They probably do.
There's always something in the app store.
And we're really hitting the time now. Does it feel like it's been an hour?
No.
No, and that's why we need to stop time.
Well, we can't, but we do have to stop the show. We can't stop time, but we do have to stop the show.
Okay.
Because that has been Panica Chat. That's been it, folks. So thank you to my guests. Thank you to Karenna. Thank you to Kat for coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's our live studio audience. Thank you to the live audience coming out.
Yes, thank you.
I will see you all next time. Thank you so much.